Okay, hello. Today we're going to show you, or I'm going to show you, I don't know who this wee business is, how to place tips on your trainer hand, because I know a lot of you struggle with getting the tips to stay on these ridiculous hands. And I think it also depends when you purchased your hand or who you purchased through, because some of them don't stick on very well and others do. Like this one's working pretty well for me. I just got this one in. I had a different one before and it was the worst thing to practice on. I didn't even want to bother practicing with it because the tips would always come off. So you're gonna get your nail tips. These are the EC basket, just regular natural tips. They do have a well on them, as you can see. And I will put the link below for where I got these. They're from Amazon. And then you're gonna need your e-file. If any of you aren't using an e-file, please message me because I will post a video with a hand file instead. But for the most part, we're gonna be using our e-file. This is what mine looks like. It's a little dusty, but this is a Nat Plus portable e-file. I think it was around $50 to $60, and it's the best one I've had so far. Most of mine I purchased from Amazon, so. Then we're going to be using a sanding band to prep the trainer hand first. And since it's on the hand, it doesn't matter what grit you're going to use, but if you're using it on a client, be sure a 150 or higher. I prefer 180, 150 works fine too, because I've been using that as well. So we're gonna get started, and we're gonna have this on, I'm gonna say for you prepping your client's nail, you want to have it on the lowest setting possible without it stopping. So like for instance, like this is a low setting, I can still do their nail. If you have it this slow and it's just kind of, it's not working. So just as long as the barrel's still moving. So we're going to prep these nails. You're going to start in the cuticle area and work your way around. And this is just how to prep the trainer hand. I'll go over cuticles and all that in a different video because I want to show you guys on a live person how to push back their cuticles to get the most retention for your client. But we're just gonna take the shine off all 10 of these. I'm only gonna do 4 because you can't even see the thumb. So see how you can see there's still a little bit of shine in this area. Not much, but very little. That could be a possible lifting spot because you still have some shine on the nail. So just make sure you're removing all the shine. And it might sound or look like I'm being really abrasive, but because I'm hitting plastic, it doesn't normally sound like this when you're working on an actual client. So we're just gonna prep this area. Trying to make sure I stay in frame for you guys. But usually I'll go cuticle area, I'll come down the side of the nail, and then I'll kind of go across. I know some people will just only go this way, which is fine for the middle part. But if I'm running my bit across the client's nail, I'm mostly going to be hitting this middle area multiple times, I feel like, and the sides are still going to have some shine. So I always just go like that, work down the side, and that side. And usually I'm left-handed, so I always hold my drill this way, but I'll come down this way. And usually my clients' nails, they last them 3 weeks, if not longer. Most of my girls they come every 2 weeks, if not 3 weeks. I don't really have anyone that comes 4 weeks just because they're they're uppity housewives, so they really like to have their nails done, which is nice though, because I mean that keeps income in my pocket. So okay, so once you guys have these nails all prepped like this, we're gonna apply the tips. For the trainer hand, they're all gonna be the same number, but obviously for the client, you're gonna have to size them accordingly. So I will take my dust brush and brush off the nails to get the loose dust off there. And then I believe when I did these the other day, I was using a size, let's see, 4 or 5. For the trainer hands, the size is it's gonna hang off a little bit just because that's the way these hands are. When you're doing an actual client, they should fit sidewall to sidewall, and you shouldn't need to really clip any excess. If anything, they'd be too big and you need to file them down before putting them on your client. So for this, we're gonna do, size 4. So I'm just gonna pull out 4 of those. And I used to use KDS Nail glue from just like the regular store, and it does work well, but for these trainer hands, it's not gonna help you, I don't think. So okay, we're gonna talk about this trainer hand real quick before I apply these tips while I'm getting my glue. I use KDS glue. Currently I have this KM nail glue. It works well too, but KDS glue, that's on Amazon as well, and I'll put the link in the description. And then this, we're gonna pretend this is KDS, but this nail glue, and we're gonna apply the tip. So you're just gonna put enough glue to fill the well up. You don't need a lot. And you're gonna keep your client's fingers straight. And we're going to put this on. And for the nail trainer, you're gonna need to hold them down a few seconds till it sets. And then if you have any air pockets like this, I don't know if you guys can see that little air bubble down there, but I'm going to show you guys how to get rid of it. Even if it happens on your actual client, you want to make sure you fill that, because if there's a gap and your client's getting water underneath their nail, that's going to cause a green spot, and they're going to think that they have fungus and you're not a clean nail tech, because a lot of people aren't educated. So I'm just going to turn this nail trainer hand over and fill the rest of this with glue. When I do it on a client's hand though, I usually have them tilt their finger upward, and I'll hold their skin back and put a little drop of glue and let it go down. I think I might have glued that on a little crooked. I don't know what I was doing, but okay. It's okay, because sometimes you're going to have some crooked nails. I mean, not like that though. So like if this was a client, I'd take this off and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I glued it on wrong. And if you guys notice that you glue them on incorrectly, take it off. It's going to take you 2 seconds. Easiest way is to clip it real short, put some acetone and a cotton ball on it, let it soak while you're doing the rest of the nails, and then when you go back to it, it'll come right off and you can restart. Also, usually your client's nails aren't going to be this long, so if you want to cut these, you can on the trainer hand. Oh, don't know what I did there. So we're going to glue that down. I'll clip these other two so you guys could see. See how this one's not sticking? and lately I haven't really had a problem with them. But if your glue's not sticking, what you're gonna do, or what you're gonna need to get, is this nail glue dryer. This one was purchased from Sally's. I'm sure any local beauty supply store has it though, but you're gonna hold the tip on there and then you're gonna spray this glue and it's gonna help it, or this nail dryer, so it'll stick. My finger's like trying to fall off right now. See, now I got it to stick, so now I'm gonna put another drop of glue though to seal that in. I'm gonna turn her hand over because I didn't get a good seal on her. Okay. Yeah, the other day I got these on with no problem whatsoever. There, can you guys, is that better? Does that make it worse? Okay. So, this. Oh no, I was gonna show you guys how to clip it. Okay, let me grab. Where did the, oh, here they are. The straight edge nail clippers. I need new clippers though, because mine are getting old. I was gonna order some from Amazon, but the shipping is taking forever. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this. See, it's so weird that I got these nails to stick perfectly fine the other day and now they don't want to stick. So actually I'm gonna hold the tip in my left hand because I have more control that way. So, but with your client you're not gonna have this issue, so it's just for these nail tips here. I don't even know how like this stuff gets under the nail to like glue it on there or whatever, but it does somehow. So yeah, that's the secret to getting these tips to stay on if you've been struggling with this nail trainer hand. But the latching part, that, yeah, I don't know. They knew there was an issue, and now when you order these from Amazon, because that's where I got this one, some of the sellers say like upgraded nail hand. So, because yeah, they knew that these tips were not staying. People are having so many problems with them staying inside the little notches. See, that one stayed fine. Don't know what this problem was. But yeah, I seriously almost chucked this nail, my old nail trainer hand, because it got me so frustrated. Okay, so now that we have that, so that's how to get your tips on your nail trainer hand. I mostly use tips. I don't really do a lot of freeform. I can, but I am a little slower at it, so I tend to not do it unless it's someone that I feel like is patient with me and like I've known them for a while and they'll let me kind of like practice on them. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about applying the nail tips, or if you think that I missed something or you didn't quite get it and you had a question or I went too fast, just let me know. I do tend to talk kind of fast sometimes, but I'm trying to just, you know, take it easy. But yeah, so that's how you get the nail tips on the hand. Okay, so I'm going to end this video. We're already at 15 minutes. Oh, last thing, For those of you in my class, if you would like to submit to me a photo of your nail hand prepped and looking like this, that would be great. I would love to see them. It's not required, but it does help me gauge where you guys need help at the most. And it can help me troubleshoot maybe where you're having problems, you know, with your nail prep, with placing tips, with figuring out how to get a tip on a client's hand, because it's one thing to put them on the trainer hand, but it's totally different to put them on people's hands because they're also different. Like they have different nail beds. The beds can be wide, they can be long, they can be narrow. It just honestly really just depends. So yeah, thanks.